I'm in bed, sick today.
Yeah.
And so you got a fellow screensavers. Did you and Alex Albrecht ever?
No, he was sadly gone before I ruined that show.
When he was on, like when we did a week, when you were off all over the country,
gallivanting around getting mono.
The forum people went really excited over it, but then to come to find out he'd only been on for like 2 months.
Yeah.
Like he was like, I wasn't really like. Yeah. He was even saying, he's like, I wasn't
but
really
listen,
part of the
show. It was a very beloved show, much as our show is, probably by some of the same audience, maybe a different audience now, but nevertheless, they had rabid fans, so it was nice. And I used to love the screensavers as well, even when it was in San Francisco on Tech TV. So, getting to meet Alex was like awesome.
So before you came on to the network, which was Screensavers and 4 and all that stuff, you were watching Alex as a fan?
No, I was already at G4 when Alex started. Alex started when the show came to G4, when Screensavers came. But I was watching him and Kevin Rosehouse and Sarah and Brendan.
How did you guys change it from a Screensavers to Attack of the Show?
Very horribly.
What happened?
There was like a 2-week pause, and then it came back, and it was like the same show, but with red. And we called it Attack of the Show.
Who came up with the name Attack of the Show?
Mike Shaw.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a little history lesson for you guys.
Do you like it?
The writers on the show.
I like Attack of the Show.
I was here no there. I liked it. It was fine. Okay, so anyway, enjoy Tuesday's show.
Party with models. Anyway, time now to the random top 5 items of the day.
Let's do it. Today we are smoking what the internet has to offer around the net.
It is totally random. Starting off the list at number 5 today is perhaps the most powerful punch ever seen from a black belt karate master.
This will make you rethink humanity. I mean, this guy instantly turns 10 concrete bricks into dust.
That's a lot of bricks.
And I honestly think he should have his fists declared, or registered at least, as lethal weapons, because, I mean, it is rare to see such precision and such power coming out of a hand, let alone a human hand.
Got 10 bricks here, guys. Ladies, that's a lot.
It's like getting that practice swing and go, and then just driving the cart off the course into a sand trap.
That was amazing. Although, do you call it a brick?
Oh.
I'm here. Huh?
The point lets them know.
I brought comedy.
It's okay. Horrible. How's the guild doing right now? All right?
Dude, the guild is rocking.
Do you track the gold prices in real time? Like, some people wake up and check stock. Like, I can order 14 gold from Taiwan right now.
I think it's illegal. I shouldn't say.
Okay, don't say. All right, coming in at number 4 is a local news report from Oakfield Township in Michigan. Picture this. A crime is committed. Everyone's a suspect. Nobody ever thought it happened there.
Neighbor against neighbor, brother against brother. No one knows who's telling the truth. I mean, no one knows. That, ladies and gentlemen, is when a local news channel investigative reporter steps in to solve the mystery and hold a mirror to society itself.
For about a year, Jean Mansell has cherished her cement Jesus statue.
My husband got a phone call saying, check your mailbox.
In the mailbox, a ransom note. The note reads, we are holding Jesus ransom until you clean up the poopy from your wieners, and trust us, we see you take your wieners for long walks without picking up their poopy in our yards.
Wiener poopy? My gosh.
Jean has 4 wiener dogs.
I carry a plastic bag with me, and I pick up anything that they do.
Now, Jean just wants her statue back and says she won't press charges if Jesus isn't harmed.
That is amazing.
What's amazing is that video reporter took his voiceover cues from his like 3rd grade daughter.
Yeah.
We will not return the statue if the poopy is not clean.
I just love to see that is his day at work. He goes into a VO booth and he's like, The poopy wiener poopy dogs. Am I saying poopy correctly? Could you get some?
Poopy. It's popping on the pee.
Yeah, my pee's popping on the wiener poopy.
Today's number 3 item is a video of a coffee shop freak out. I know we've all been burned, you know, by staged cafe episodes before it happens. This one, though, we maintain is legit.
In this particular coffee shop, a woman flips out, making strange references to immigration, warns the other patrons that they're going to hell, and starts threatening people, interestingly enough, in the name of Jesus.
That's the only way to do it.
Yeah.
We have 11,000 churches, and all these people go to church. They don't act like Christians.
You're being belligerent. You're about to get kicked out, maybe.
Okay, who are you? Do you work here? Do you work in this building? Are you a person that works here?
You need...
This guy is harassing me. I'm the one who's harassed me.
I'm not harassing you.
I've gotten a few complaints from who? I can't tell you. No, you can't tell me. I'm calling the police right now because I'm not doing anything wrong, okay? You people are the ones that are doing something wrong. People from Victory Christian Center are going to hell. It's not a game. Stop it.
Don't touch me.
I'm calling the police. Stop it.
Don't touch me.
Stop it.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I love parking lot shamings. I love it when they follow him to the car.
Did you throw bushes at him or
I think
something?
that was a shrub. I haven't checked in a while. Are screeching and throwing plants at people, are those really Christian values now?
It depends upon which crazy interpretation of the Bible, you know? I mean, but actually, yes.
Sign me up.
There are some.
Sign
I know.
me up.
It's my religion, really, is it? Anyway, in at number 2 today is a surprising musical turn from some of our most beloved felt-made friends.
Yes, Sesame Street's Bert and Ernie. I think they're perhaps television's most well-known domestic partnership.
Yeah.
Second to
Us now that we did that.
On a recent episode, though, they got a drum kit, you know, a few Last Days of Humanity albums. Who doesn't have those floating around on their iTunes? I don't either. And decided to spend a fun afternoon at home making music together. Let's listen, shall we?
Sweet.
You started, Bert. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, here we go. A 1 and a 2 and a chick-a-boom a chick. Gracious, that was really cold. I mean, cool.
No, that was
Congratulations.
cold. It's not often I enjoy the mashup remix kind of thing. That was brilliant.
Oh, my gosh.
Now, here's the thing. Do you think the people behind Sesame Street would be more upset with, like, Bert and Ernie being hardcore metalheads, or for being in that non-traditional living situation, if you had to pick?
Honestly, it seems like anything flies in that neighborhood. It's like Dennis Kucinich's Sim City. Sim City.
It is just like Dennis Kucinich's Sim City. Now that you bring it up, I didn't...
Dennis Kucinich. I think he's a political guy.
I got it. Okay,
Yeah,
we got one. We got
That's all
one.
we need.
Yeah.
Success!
That's a huge win for us. Finally, topping off the internet today is a video of a famous politician from the New York Post.
That's right. Former President Bill Clinton was at Harlem's Covenant Avenue Baptist Church yesterday listening to what I can only assume is a rousing sermon on Dr. King's life and message. You can tell he was really caught up with the whole cadence of it all. You can really see it.
And gave direction to the service of ordinary people from all walks of life. Martin Luther King Jr. encouraged all peoples to live up to their purpose and potential by uniting and taking action to make this world. In politics, vanity asks the question, is a position popular if something is gone terribly wrong? They instinctively understand not only that, let freedom ring from all over.
The man is a politician. He transitioned the head slip into a into an amen, brother.
He passed it off as a, I agree with what you said. It's very meek-awake.
You know, I guess spending all that time attacking Obama for Hillary finally got Bill tuckered out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I went there. Come on, that was... No,
all right, look, I can do the political jokes, Kevin, as a Kucinich
Kucinich's Sim City?
Sim City, but, yeah...
I'm just saying, like, you have to take the opportunity when you can to make the political joke. Because
tomorrow,
listen, because Alex, tomorrow, like, I'll be here, and somebody will hit someone in the crotch with a motorbike, and that'll be our #1 video, and then I'll have to talk about that.
This is true. You got to take your chances.
Thank you.
Take your chances.
To get your daily viral fix, make sure you head on over to g4tv.com/aroundthenet. There, you can also sign up for the Around the Net podcast, and make your back huge. How's your back feeling today?
Huge. I lifted twice yesterday.
Nice.
Mainly my fingers.
Yeah, and the Balls energy drink.
Ah.
Right now, time for the only news you need to know. Here's Kristen Holt and the feed headlines.
Thanks, guys. Here's what's coming up in the feed. First, we'll tell you how Cloverfield did at the box office this weekend. And it's time to honor the worst and the best. The Oscar nominations were announced this morning, as well as the Razzies. And a Dutch company has developed a phone with a foldable screen. It's all coming your way in just a few minutes. But first, back to you guys.
All right, another very serious news that's going to end the party right now on the network. Shift from that energy for a second to talk about a breaking story. Sad news today out of New York. Many of you have probably heard by now or seen it. I mean, it's on every station, everywhere. Actor Heath Ledger has died at the age of 28. The Oscar-nominated actor starred in Brokeback Mountain, and he played the Joker in the upcoming Dark Knight film.
That's right. Marketing of the film has relied heavily on images of Ledger as the Joker. The Christopher Nolan film is currently in post-production with a scheduled release date of July 18th. It's still not known how Ledger's death will affect the film, if at all. I mean, it's... We'll see. We'll see. Police are saying that his death may be drug-related. We'll also have full details on the story as it develops. You can get them here. But now for more of the only news that you need to know, here's Kristen Holt with the feed.
Thanks, guys. It's time to start the feed. Cloverfield destroyed New York City and the January box office this past weekend. The monster movie took in $41 million, which was a record haul for the month of January, beating the previous mark set more than 10 years ago by the special edition of Star Wars. The shaky cam-style film with the unknown cast left some audiences feeling nauseous, prompting AMC theaters to actually place a sign at their box office that you might become sick during the film. The Academy Award nominations were announced earlier today, with No Country for Old Men and There Will Be Blood in the lead with 8 noms each. There were some surprises, too. Johnny Depp was nominated for Sweeney Todd, but Tim Burton was snubbed for directing the big screen musical. Cate Blanchett was nominated for 2 performances, one for Elizabeth and the other for her portrayal of Bob Dylan in I'm Not There. If the writer's strike isn't settled before the award ceremony, the Academy may be forced to announce the winners in a news-style broadcast. And we go from the best in film to the worst as the Razzies were announced for achievement in crap. Lindsay Lohan is the odds-on favorite to take the Worst Actress Award for I Know Who Killed Me, while Eddie Murphy became the most nominated person in a single year for Norbit. The former star of SNL co-wrote the film and had played several parts, and he earned Razzie Awards for them all, a total of 5 nominations for epic failure. The Razzie winners will be announced on February 23rd, a day before the Oscars. A Dutch company has created a phone with a screen the size of 2 business cards, yet still as small as any other mobile phone on the market. That's because the 5-inch display of the Reedius is the first in the world to fold out when the user wants to read news, blogs, or email. Polymer Vision, the company that is producing the phone, says the model will be available later this year. And finally, the 2008 Coachella lineup has been announced, and even though there's no Radiohead performance in sight, there are a ton of other great bands in the lineup, including Kraftwerk, Portishead, Fatboy Slim, MIA, and Death Cab for Cutie. The festival will also feature a closing night performance by Pink Floyd's Roger Waters. Waters will be performing Dark Side of the Moon in its entirety, so make sure to have The Wizard of Oz on your iPod before you hit the show. That's it for today, but don't worry, the feed doesn't stop here. Stay tuned to G4 all day and look for the feed ticker at the bottom of your screen. We'll have all the news you need to know as it happens. I'm Kristen Holt, and you've just been fed.
Thanks, Kristen. Chris Gore is still freezing his buddies off at the Sundance Film Festival in Park City, Utah, but he managed to send us back a report.
He's so brave.
Isn't he?
He's just brave.
He's a little soldier.
Today, he's looking at some of the films that made their debut at the festival circuit last year and are finally available for your perusal here on DVD Tuesday.
Chris Gore here at the Sundance Film Festival. The perfect setting to talk about the best new indie films and documentaries on DVD. It's time for DVD Tuesday. If you're looking for a great thriller where you have no clue what's happening till the very end, definitely check out The Nines. This movie premiered at the Sundance Film Festival in 2007 and stars Ryan Reynolds as 3 completely different characters. He plays a TV executive, a video game designer, and an actor who's in trouble with drugs. The story doesn't really come together until the very end when you figure out exactly what's going on. The Nines is one of those movies you're either going to love or hate, but it'll cause a lot of debate with your friends, which is always a lot of fun with movies. For me, a lot of great special features, but I'd put it in the rent category, because once you see it, you know the ending, you're not going to want to watch it again.
I'm a lot confused.
If you're looking for a bizarre romantic comedy, you know, kind of like When Harry Met Sally meets Napoleon Dynamite, you definitely have to check out Eagle vs. Shark. This movie was nominated for a jury prize at the 2007 Sundance Film Festival and stars Jermaine Clement from Flight of the Conchords. This is the strangest romantic comedy I've ever seen. Jermaine Clement plays a guy who works at a video game store, and he has this girl who's obsessed with him. They sleep together in one of the most uncomfortable sex scenes ever put to film. It's a bizarre comedy that well, it's kind of romantic. You've got to check this one out. It's definitely in the rent category for me, though.
We had some pretty cool moves for someone who'd never played before.
This documentary didn't play the Sundance Film Festival, but it premiered at Slam Dance, and it was one of the best documentaries I've ever seen. The King of Kong is about a competition for the world's high score in Donkey Kong. Steve Wiebe is this nice high school teacher who battles the evil Billy Mitchell, who holds the record for the highest score.
Donkey Kong, without question, is the hardest game.
It's one of those great good versus evil stories that I can only describe as Rocky with a video game. It's one of those movies that you'll be cheering about. The DVD is packed with special features, including a director's commentary with some of the other filmmakers, and it's a great DVD. Tons of deleted scenes. It's definitely going in my collection. It is a buy.
This is the highest Donkey Kong score done in public.
If you've got Sundance fever but can't make it out this year, these titles will make for some great company while you wait. That wraps it up for my DVD Tuesday from Park City, Utah. I've got to catch a screening.
But he really had to go. He was walking out before segment's not over, and he was
like, somebody's trying to pull me to the side and talk to people. There's somebody over here. Nick Cage is here. I don't know.
Nick, love
I'm going to say I liked Eagle vs. Shark, but I'm going to say I preferred Jermaine Clement on Flight of the Conchords.
Oh, yeah. It's business time.
Yeah.
Making love for 2?
Yes.
Yeah. We'll have more from Chris Gore tomorrow as he gives us reviews of Be Kind Rewind. I cannot wait to see that, and his other favorites from the festival as well.
That's right. Well, Valentine's Day is coming up, which is fun for everyone.
Awesome.
Man's gonna be a pilot. Would you be one of those guys that clicks on every 5 minutes to let people know how the flight is going?
I'd be like, Angel 275, flight's cool and smooth.
They're like, Alex, you haven't taken off
everything
yet.
Going
Get out of the simulator. Get out of the simulator. All right, we here at Attack of the Show, we love to hear what you say, or maybe we're terrific at faking it.
I think so.
Either way, here's your chance to be heard, and for Alex and I to flex our acting skills.
Would it be a bicep? First up, we're talking to Dave. Last week, Macworld announced the start of the iTunes rental feature. What did you think of it, Dave?
Well, let me say, I think it's a step in the right direction as far as technology goes, but I think there's a lot of limitations to it, you know?
Yeah, Dave, I mean, when was the last time you rented a movie and had it expire on your coffee table after 24 hours?
Right. I mean, there's so many times I like to start a movie at night and I may fall asleep and watch the second part of it the next night. I mean, with a 24-hour time limit, that's not going to be possible.
I can't believe it's 24 hours. I actually didn't know that until we were
30
prepping
days.
this, and I was like, wait, 24 hours?
Yeah. I mean, at least 48 hours would be a good starting, you know what I mean?
More than 48, bro.
And Dave, what do you think about the price? What do you think about the price, Dave? I mean, $5 for an HD rental, is that too much?
Well,
if it's only 40 or 24 hours, I think that's a little high. But, you know, there's some people who are traveling business people. They're always on the go. They need this type of technology, or even Apple's new MacBook Air with no disk drive. It's perfect for this. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, and also, it's not actually $5. It's $199 plus $5 because you can only watch the HD on the iTunes TV thing.
Oh, you can't watch it on your computer?
Oh, you can watch it on your computer, but
Okay. Well, no,
at that point, what's the point?
Yeah, exactly.
I want to watch it on my TV. High def.
Oh, man. All right, next up we have Anthony. Now, Anthony, it's been a good 20 years since the last Rambo movie came out. Come on. You got to be psych, agent. Come on, right? You're going to go see this. You're in line already. Are you calling us from the line? Where are you?
I'm here. I don't know about this one. I mean, I'm definitely a fan, but I can't see myself rushing to the theater anytime. Really.
Is it because he used a body double?
Did he use a body double? He didn't use a body double.
He used a body double.
He used a body double.
He really did.
It's horrible. How do you... You're Rambo. You don't use a body double.
I wouldn't use a body double if I was Rambo.
Maybe for, like, the butt shot.
I don't want to destroy my beautiful pecs with shrapnel. You kidding me?
No, that is true.
That work hard on me.
I know.
Agent, what's wrong? Like, what's the problem? Is it because Stallone's too old, or is it because you don't care about Rambo anymore?
I mean, Rambo's got to be pushing like 60 years old. He's not the super soldier, you know?
Well, yeah, but that's the deal.
Yeah.
That's what a super soldier gets to do.
And then he's stealth killing you.
Oh, that would be epic. You're like, B4...
Agent, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in you. You're going to see the movie and give us a review of it. Will you do that for us?
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, if Colonel Troutman makes an appearance, I'm done.
Look, remake a Demolition Man.
I'm getting Agent to ticket. I love that. Dinner dancing at Taco Bell.
Yeah. Finally, we got Jason. Last week, Time Warner memo got leaked on the net saying that the company was planning to place bandwidth limits. God, what is with that? These companies are stupid. They suck. Bandwidth limits on the Roadrunner service. How do you think this is going to affect the internet users, Jason?
I think the internet users are getting screwed on this deal. Like you guys were saying earlier, you know, they should be upping the bandwidth. I just saw a commercial on TV earlier. They said they've had fiber optic lines for over 10 years now. So what's the deal?
Yeah. My butt. What do you think? But do you think this is really just going to affect a few people, Jason, or do you think? I mean, is the average user going to get affected by this?
I mean, if you're just checking email and stuff like that, that's one thing. But think about all the social networking sites that are out there now. And just think about people
those
who
glitter
pack
graphics,
wireless
those
routers.
take time to load.
What about high-definition movies from iTunes?
Yeah.
You buy 4 of those and you're over your cap?
Yeah, you're over your cap for the month. So
these companies need to talk.
It's weird. I get what he's saying. Like, if you're just sending email, well, you get a net zero account. It's when people start doing these media-rich applications from social networking to HD movie rentals, they're
no
screwed.
offense, have you seen Comcast's homepage? It is a media destination site.
Yeah. There you go. But it's Time Warner that's doing the caps.
Yeah, it's Roadrunner.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I just said.
Yeah, that's
no, it's Roadrunner. My girlfriend has Roadrunner.
Right.
Its site is like Roadrunner.
Is Comcast is Roadrunner?
No.
Yeah, no, Time Warner's Roadrunner.
Comcast was Time Warner. So
yeah,
it was Comcast, now it's Time Warner.
That wraps it up for our virtual audience. I'm fired. Good night, everybody.
All right. You were just watching this segment and thought, wow, wasn't that cool to help Kevin get fired by Comcast? Yes, it was. It was
Roadrunner's
cool.
Time Warner is all I'm trying to say.
Check out our sticky campaign.
That's where you'll find all the details.
It was fun, buddy.
On when the next virtual audience will be. And we had a good run. We've hosted for like 35 minutes together, dude. I'm totally fired.
Kevin, what if some of those virtual audience members want to listen to some music while they get it on the show?
Well, they can fire up Freestyle 101, which is actually one of my favorite little podcasts out there. It's G4TV.com's weekly original series that features hip-hop artists freestyling about games and tech and all the things you guys care about.
That's right, and today's episode features MC Frontalot, the final boss of Nerdcore. You might have seen him in Nerdcore Rising, the movie, or in one of his many performances at the Penny Arcade Expo. Here he raps about video games, binary code, RPGs, and much, much more.
MC Frontalot could never freestyle. When I tried, the meltdown is reminiscent of an island called 3 Mile or Cherry Noble. When I try to freestyle, the rhymes are awfully hoble, and that's horrible with a syllable missing. The kind of rhymes other MCs spend time dissing and making fun of. I'm the kind of rapper that you don't want to be one of. So now I got to go. Defensive Frontalot, attack of your show. Freestyle 101, don't get your syllabus here.
I love it. You gotta watch the whole thing online. He raps about like frames per second and being a spawn camper. It's brilliant. And there's a new episode of Freestyle 101 every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Just go to g4tv.com/freestyle.
In the meantime, sorry about that.
It's a long URL. I'm sorry.
That was uncomfortable.
Took me a while. It's okay. This is far more.
In the meantime, stick around because here at ANTS, we'll never steer you wrong.
Well, not without
video.
Make it work. There's lots more ahead. Stay tuned.
I know, you didn't have to touch.
Coming up, with a bright and responsive touchscreen.
Time now for our final web video of the day. This is something that tries really hard, but ultimately falls into a very special category that we here like to call epic fail.
Here's a video from My Rice Girl. She has her own movie, a YouTube page, right? Who doesn't?
Yeah.
And lately has been offering up recaps from the weekend playoff football games.
All right. Also, she raps or mumbles about something. Honestly, we can't really tell. Just watch and enjoy.
Say what? You mean I can't come to your recording studio? This is ridiculous. The road to the recording studio is blocked by San Diego Charger fans. Well, I declare the state of emergency. The San Diego Chargers have blocked the road, even though I pulled for them to beat the Colts last week. But I tell you, the reason why Peyton Manning couldn't pull it off, because he remembered how it was in our house, getting knocked around. He's asked to the ground and picked up. Yeah, San Diego Super Hoser, come to the Razor for the AFC Championship, y'all.
You wanna go first, right?
Not really, but I should. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you, My Rice Girl. Screw the Oscar nominations today. You've won the most prestigious award around, the Epic Fail.
Listen,
that's given to you as a gift
The
from
road
us.
to her, professional movie or television career is only blocked by her lack of talent and not by Chargers fans.
As a Charger fan. No, go ahead, girl. Make a movie.
Hey, no, it was terrible, but, keep trying. Keep trying, because we're always looking for around-the-net videos, but that one was just an epic fail. It's tough. Woo.
That is tough.
Truly the suck.
That is tough.
One thing that wasn't the suck today, by the way, and I think everybody else would agree, is you, Alex Albrecht.
Thank you.
And here's the thing, I kind of have fingers on the pulse of the viewers. And
I like that.
Of the mail demo, and right now they're asking me, they're channeling this question to me, where can they get more of you, Alex?
Oh, they can get more of me tons of places. You can check out TotallyRadShow.com for the Totally Rad Show, Dignation.com. I do a bunch of stuff.
Sounds like an angry cat.
That was Tuesday's show. Wednesday's coming up, and we won't have this annoying noise.